Hey everyone, it's Humans for Targets here, and I just thought that, since all my videos got deleted from my first account, that I'd go ahead and make another review of my G21 SF. So here we go. Here it is. G21 SF. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is clear the gun in front of the camera. No rounds in magazine. No rounds in chamber, and I can see there's no rounds in the chamber. So this gun is safe. I got this about a year ago, and there's a couple modifications that I've done to this gun. And one of them is I put True Dot night sights, green on green, front and rear. There's the rear, and there's the front. Turn the gun this way. See if I can get the name to show up on there from the sight. I don't know how good that's showing up right there. But yeah, the 21SF, SF stands for short frame. That's contrary to 90% of the messages I got last time I made a video on this. It is not slim frame. Basically what I did when I explained this to people was I just posted Glock's customer service number, and I told them to call Glock, and I'm not going to argue with you anymore. Just call Glock and take 2 minutes out of your time, and they'll tell you what SF stands for. So after several apologies, people started to get the hint. But anyway, what Glock did was they shortened the frame right here on the front and the back. It is as thick as it ever was. There's nothing slimmer or thinner about this grip. It's just shortened from front to back, which gives you more, it lets you get more of a purchase on the grip. More of your hand wraps around that grip with it being like that. And I like it. This one has the Picatinny rail, as you can see right there. It's just a standard Picatinny rail. Ambidextrous magazine release. And right up there is where it says SF. That's where they put the stamp. So this gun has about 150, 200 rounds through it, so it's barely got any use to it at all. So it basically looks just like it did when it came off the shelf. As you can see on the, even pretty much on these, the barrel hood doesn't get much wear on these. It will after a while, but it takes a while. This gun is very accurate, and for me it's just a good fit. You know, when I hold on to this gun and, I aim at something and I use a two-handed thumbs forward grip like this. That's the grip I like. Almost forgot. The other modification I did to this gun was I put in a New York 1 trigger spring. I just wanted to try it out, and I found that I don't like the New York 1 trigger. It was made for it was developed for the New York City Police Department, and it was supposed to replicate the double action pull of a revolver. And those of you that don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, or that are new to guns, if you have a revolver and the hammer's down like this, and you pull your trigger and you see the hammer come back like this, and it goes all the way back, and then when you get to the end of your trigger pull, then it slams forward, that's a double action pull. Single action would be you pull the hammer back, which brings your trigger back, and then you have a lighter pull. That's single action. Well, this is supposed to replicate double action pull of a revolver, which is what the police, used to carry some years ago now, which is pretty much phased out in a lot of areas, but some still carry it. I don't like it. It's just too heavy for me. It's a very heavy, very awkward pull, and it's very easy to go off target with this trigger. But I guess for whatever reason, that's what they want to stick with. So what I'll do is I'll put a regular trigger spring back in this, and I'll go with a 3.5 pound connector, and I'll polish the parts in here just to give it a little bit of a smoother feel. I polish by hand so that I can't overdo it. If you polish by hand, you're really not going to be able to overdo it. If you use a machine or a Dremel, which I'm not against. These are just my opinions. That'll work fine if you know what you're doing. But there's a possibility you could overdo it and cut into the metal. Like I said, everything about this that I state on these guns, it's just my opinion from years of dealing with these guns, and I've been dealing with Glocks for about 15 years now. And just take it for what it's worth. If you don't agree with me on something, that's fine. You don't have to think that what I say is written in stone. It's just one guy's opinion, and I just want to let everyone know that. Feel free to comment what you like. I don't care. You know, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. But some of my thoughts on this gun are: this gun's very accurate. 13 rounds is good firepower. But on an every day-to-day basis, this gun is just a little bit too big for most people to conceal carry. Now, I know there's probably going to be some guys out there that will say, well, I carry one every day and I've been carrying one for years. Well, that's fine. If you can carry this and it works for you, then that's great. But for the average person and the people that I know, this gun is just too big for them. It's just too much weight on their belt. This is a great home defense gun. Or if you have, like, see in Ohio and Florida and some states like that, you can, when we conceal carry, I can keep this gun in the car. I don't have to keep it on me. Like, I can put this gun in the glove box of the car or under the seat while I'm in the car. I wouldn't leave it in there because I wouldn't want it to get stolen. Now, like, so if I was going to go on a trip and I wanted to take this with me, I could just stick this down beside the door or somewhere like that and have this with me in the car without having to actually carry it, which would work out. But yeah, for somebody that's wearing this as a duty gun, and you can wear whatever holster you want and your gun shows, I think there's a lot of options that you would have to carry this gun. At that point, I think that that it would be much easier for you to carry this gun without trying to conceal it and trying to support the weight of one of these loaded with 13 rounds. But if you were going to try to conceal carry this, I think over the waistband would be where to start. That's just my opinion on it. In the waistband is just a little bit, there's just a little bit much gun in there. Yeah, so as for home defense and things like that, this is great. Target shooting, it's great. I really like these. This is my third one. My other two are standard frame Glocks, and one of my other ones also has night sights on it. So by me telling you that I have three, I guess that tells you something. And I guess I bought one a long time ago. The second one I got a good deal on that I couldn't pass up. And then this third one was because I wanted a short frame, the SF. So some of you may be wondering, like, why would I want three of these? Well, that's just how it happened to be. Sometimes that's the way it works out with me. But if I get a good enough deal, you know, I might as well pick one up. So this gun's very reliable. There's been a lot of testing done on this gun, and it's going to work. This gun's going to go bang. You can shoot this gun dirty. You can shoot it when it's hot. You can do a lot of things with this gun, and it's just going to run reliably for you. That's just one of the many pluses about this gun. Now, if you're one of the people that can carry concealed, if you have your permit and you can get away with carrying this and it works for you, I think it would be an awesome gun to carry. You know, if you know, usually guns like this tend to work better for a bigger guy. You know, it's just the way it is. I know I carry a lot. I know I carry a lot of guns that are bigger than what most people I know would, and it seems like if you're bigger, you can hide the gun a little bit more. You know, and I definitely got enough on me to hide the gun. So yeah, but it's got a really good feel to it. You know, just when you hold this gun, it's so easy to get that good strong grip on. You know, there's really not a problem with it. Well, I see I'm running out of film here, so I'm gonna have to cut this. But like I said, look for many more videos from me upcoming. YouTube cut my other account for whatever reason, I don't know. They wouldn't tell me, but yeah, like I said, much more stuff to come, guys. Thanks for watching. Humans for Targets. Have a good day.